What's up, guys, and welcome back to Polybridge. And in today's episode, I am determined to beat 80s Funland. We only have 4 levels left. I'm gonna get them all under budget. I'm gonna play for as long as I have to get it done today. And I've actually been procrastinating playing Polybridge today because if you run into one tricky bridge, it could take hours. And not for you guys, for me. And it's not that I don't enjoy the game, but just sometimes, man, when you get frustrated and it just doesn't work and you don't understand why, this game gets under your skin, I'm telling you. But we're gonna do it today. We're gonna finish everything all under budget, and then we get to move on to whatever hell awaits us in Zen Gardens. 20-meter reverse crisscross, $39,000 wood steel piston. We have a surfer van going, and then we have hydraulics changing things, and then we have a lorry. Okay, so we have you going there, and we have you going there. Okay, so that's not too bad. So I think I want to start by making a bridge like this. Too far away. Okay, so we'll have to sort that out. And then, I'm not really sure how I want to go about doing this because right off the bat, I think I want to do like a seesaw, but there's no point in the middle to seesaw off of. Actually, there isn't even really any points over here. There's only these two, which is a little bit weird. I think I want to do it so that I'm gonna have hydraulics move most of the bridge. Does that make sense? So I'll make a normal looking bridge. I'll put hydraulic here, and they'll just kind of switch it. And then hopefully that will work. I don't know if steel weighs more and it was a mistake making this out of steel, but I feel like to cross this much, it probably needs to be made out of steel. So this is gonna be, and that's gonna be, and this as well, and that. Because people told me last time that if a split joint breaks and then connects to another split joint, it'll actually like connect, it'll stick. Haven't tried that yet. I'm very curious to see if that works. And then I guess we would just put one there and one like, oh geez, like there? And this one is gonna contract, and then this one is going to contract. So this one contract, pull this down, this will contract, pull that up. Give it a try. See if I'm... Did it fall apart? That's always the important first step, is not having it fall apart. Oh, I didn't do the thingies, so... Yeah, just gonna fall off. Learned that a few episodes ago, that if you zoom in on these, yeah, you see 2 is connected to 2, so when this breaks off, this is gonna fall. I want this to be connected to 1, and I want this to be connected to 1. Now, they'll actually stay there. See? Getting better at Polybridge through the end of the game. I'm finally figuring out how things work. So you work. That's a good start. You get down there no problem. Oh man, what's happening? Oh, I don't think this is gonna work at all. No, because they're like pivot points and they teeter back and forth. They're not just gonna lower it down or lower it back up. Switch all of these over to 1. Okay, that might work now. Because now instead of like pulling it weird ways, it's pulling it directly down and directly up. And then they're almost like balancing on top of them, which I think actually works. So let's see if that is improved at all. Anything. I'm gonna slow it down once it actually starts to go. Okay. Holy crap, it's actually working. Holy crap, it's actually, no, you're leaving the, oh. I had a glimmer of hope. I saw it. It actually worked. Kind of. See, the problem is these are wobbly, essentially, and it's not gonna connect, it's just gonna swing back and forth, and then, man, I really thought I had it there. I thought that was it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with plan B, because there is another way that I thought about going about this bridge, and that's, we'll make a normal looking bridge, and then work around that. So we would do something like this, right? Normal looking bridge, and then we would put one going down. So you will go down, and then this will get risen out of the way by hydraulic. And then this one, which will be like this, will get pushed down on the second time, and that'll bring you up to there, so they'll kind of switch. And I feel like that'll be a lot more secure, because then we're actually gonna have a legitimate bridge underneath it, rather than the nightmare seesaw that I had earlier. I'm having one of those, this could work, or it could just explode in my face moments. But I feel like this looks pretty good. This part is secured off of this point, that's why that's there. All of this is then kind of secured off of the rest of the bridge, and this will go down, and this will go up, which means I need my hydraulics. It's a good thing I remembered that. So you are going to expand, and you are going to contract. Probably not 50%. Probably more like 25%. Right? Right. And then is this as far down as it can go? Because I really don't want this to just, let's just try. You know what, screw it. I really, yeah, that's what I don't want. I think the issue is a lot of these are made out of wood, and when it hits down, it breaks them. I don't want to figure out how to make this go down any easier, so I'm just gonna support and hope that it doesn't break. That seems like the easiest solution. So you're gonna fall down, I turn the stress on. Yeah, there you go. See, that steel helped out a lot. So we're gonna speed this back up a little bit. And you broke. Why did you break? What? This is just like almost breaking under its own weight. Like, and then when it gets lower down and this end moves, then this is gonna snap, right? That's the issue? Yeah, that's the issue. Okay, so maybe we'll just get rid of one. Just say screw it, and then we'll make it like that. I don't feel super, oh, this can be longer. Okay, maybe I can do it this way? Something like that? Yeah, that looks a lot more secure, because in reality, I'm just afraid that this guy is just gonna plow into it rather than drive up onto it. Just don't plow through it. Just don't plow through it. I can even see this shit coming now. I've played enough of this game to know how my bridges are gonna screw up. I've changed it to be a little bit more inclined, a little bit more of a gradual ramp. So now I'm just kind of hoping that you, yeah, go. Yeah, it worked. All right. That was really cool. All right, we managed to get under budget. Man, that took like 3 different iterations of this bridge and a long time. Like I said, these levels, I don't even want to think of what Zen Garden is gonna be like. 18-meter double deck lift. $28,000 wood steel piston cable, mini hydraulic phase mini. What? Oh, it's just a crisscross again. 18-meter double deck lift. So, yeah, one goes and then the other goes. Didn't we do this bridge, like, last episode? Am I missing something here? No, we haven't done this one before. This is like the exact same bridge that we've done before, where I'm gonna make a bridge, and then it's gonna get raised up using, yeah, you guys probably remember, we did something like this, and then something like this. And then, actually, you know what? To make it symmetrical, I'm gonna copy this, flip horizontally, and put it over here. We've done this bridge before. I'm fairly certain we've done this bridge before. So, oh, crap. Not gonna forget this time, no. And then actually, that means you guys need to be switched over to, oh no, you're on 1. Okay, you're good? You're good? All right, let's run it. Feeling confident about this one. Mostly because I've done something very similar in the past. And then you're gonna rip it apart. Right. So you need to get raised up higher like that. But the issue is I can't reach a hydraulic over here now. It's not far enough. So maybe that's why they gave us cable? That way it just doesn't flop over. The cable acts as support, among anything else. So I put that there, and then I double check to make sure it's all attached to 1 again. Yep, okay. Maybe that's it? I feel like that makes sense. I don't know if it's gonna lift it up enough, though. The last time we needed more hydraulics so that you could actually lift it far enough. I don't think that screwed up. I think that just broke. I think if I make that a little more secure, we're gonna be good. Second layer of wood, right? That makes sense. And then music is triumphant right now, too. I'm feeling it. And then you're gonna lift up and not break? Yeah! Oh no. No. Oh, come on. The music was perfect. Okay, that can be fixed. Just needs to contract a little less. And you go over, and you go up, and you go across. Oh. Yeah, I got there anyway. Okay. Yeah. That was a cool little bridge. Very similar, different. I thought it was the same as the past one that we've done, but it was different. We had to use cable this time. And it was very cool. I can't believe I'm actually getting these done. That wasn't like as frustrating as I thought it would be. 24-meter double drawbridge, $38,000 wood steel piston cable, surfer van, hydraulic phase, large paddle boat, hydraulic phase, surfer van. What? 24-meter double drawbridge. Oh, wait, there was already one that I already done. Oh, don't tell me I had already done that one, yes! I don't need to do the double drawbridge because that was in the ancient ruins, and then we already finished it and they moved it over and they switched things, so we don't need to make a drawbridge. Thank God. Not enough road. Original concept by Violets Are Blue. $50,000 wood, steel cable, station wagon, and mini. Okay, you're not a drawbridge. I hope, right? Let's check. Nope, no hydraulics, no drawbridge. So, what do you mean by not enough road? Because I have 17 road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 across and it's giving me 7 more. All right, well, and I can't do anything like the last bridge where I seesaw because there's no hydraulics to get stuff out of the way. So maybe we can make a ramp? Are you guys going very fast? Not really. Okay, we're gonna make a slow ramp. Steel everywhere. We need steel on everything, and then we need it to somehow connect to this. Oh, that reaches. That's perfect. Is this one gonna reach? Not quite, but that's okay, because I think we might be able to do something like this. Does that make sense? That looks pretty secure. Maybe if I make it a triangle. Triangles are always good. And then maybe even some security up here because we have a bunch of extra money. Like that. I don't know. Let's see if they even, does this, okay, it holds up. Good start. Yeah, that's not gonna break. So if you, not quite, you make it, I think. I don't know if that counted. I think that counted. So this guy just needs to jump a little bit further. Can't move it over, move it up, because if you're up more, then you're gonna ramp more. Try something like that. They're not going very fast. This is not a ramp level. I'm just all out of ideas. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're getting there. I'm feeling like we can do this. I feel like this should work. Come on, come on. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get it right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. He's so close. Oh, man. Okay, fine tweaks now, and we might be able to get those front wheels on. Tweaked it a little bit more. Oh, come on. Those back wheels are right there. They're right there. I'm barely even gonna touch it. Barely even gonna touch it. Barely gonna do anything different. Oh, get up. Yeah. Yes, I was so determined to make that stupid design work, and just barely. Man, people were saying my bridges aren't safe. What are you guys talking about? They made it. Upside down, but they made it. The final level of 80s Funland, Collision Course. Original concept by Bolt 986. Budget $200,000. What? Wood, steel, piston, suspension, and cable. London bus and hydraulic phase. Oh no. So you need to get behind him and he needs to get behind you? So how? We have like almost, oh, we even have suspension. We have everything. We are given $200,000 and everything humanly possible to build this with. So there's a couple of ways that I can think of doing this. One, you can use something like cables, because cables let you drive over a road and move it out of the way, but that might be a little bit complicated. I kind of want to make 2 bridges and have one go over and one go under, and then like seesaw almost. Maybe we can make something like that work. So we'll start with one going under, and that'll probably be the guy on the left, I want to say. Maybe? And I get this a little bit centered, right? 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, so you're gonna go under, and then this needs to be secured by a lot of steel because this is gonna be holding up the complete ridiculousness that I have planned. So is that secure? Yes. And you can hold the weight of both. Okay, good. That's good because technically this is gonna be holding the weight of both. Now I need to come up with some kind of like pivot. Something like that. It might need to be a little bit more higher and complicated than that, but something like that. And then the idea is the other one, I can't really, oh yeah, I can do something like this, okay. The other one is gonna do something like this. So he's gonna start here and he's gonna drive up onto it and it's gonna be an arch so that it'll be nice and secure. And then he'll end up over here, but this will go under, and then this won't come down until the weight of the other one pushes it down, so it's gonna be kind of like a seesaw. This also needs to be made of, we have like $200,000. I can make this out of all the steel that I want. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I'd like to see it work. I'd like to give it a try. Oh my god. Oh, that was really close. I didn't even pay attention to what happened because I was so into it. Oh, that is such a cool bridge. Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna play it on 100% speed because I need to see what the hell went wrong. And then you start to push it up. Okay. Like I was saying, I really do feel like this can work. I feel like the concept is there. We just need it to work in practice as well. Oh, come on! You're throwing your brother out to die. Okay, I think if I make this side like a ton of steel like the other one, then it might actually be able to hold up from it just nose diving into it like that. Come on now. Please work. Please just don't break. You have so much more steel. Everything is, oh, it didn't break. It didn't break. Go. Take the whole bridge with you. I don't care. Yes! Yeah, that was the most ridiculous bridge I have ever made in this game, except for maybe the breakaway bridge that we made a couple of episodes ago. But that was awesome. And now 80s Funland is done, right? Are we done? I think we're done. Yeah! Awesome, all under budget. Everything, oh no. Before I end this episode, I'm going to point out that Finpire's also doing a Polybridge series, and he's moved on to Zen Gardens before me. I think he said it took him 2.5 hours to finish the first 2 levels of Zen Gardens. 2.5 hours? I don't know how I'm going to manage to do this, but that will be for next time. So that's going to be it for this episode of Polybridge, guys. And I'm actually really, I don't know how to say it. I'm very devoted to finishing this series now. I know there was a little while ago where I said, you know, the series was kind of losing interest, maybe we would try something else. The fact that we are so close to finishing this entire game under budget has me devoted now. I want to finish it. There's only, what, a dozen levels left, so maybe 2 or 3 episodes. And considering how difficult and how much more ridiculous these bridges are getting, I'm really looking forward to trying Zen Gardens. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
Open up.
Whoa, hey there, ho there, hi there. I don't know how you got your hands on one of them working pit boys, but your kind isn't welcome in here, stranger, so you might as well keep moving.
You will open this door and then promptly go fuck yourself.
I am gonna open the doors and then promptly go fuck myself. Welcome to Vault 81.